히와르. 되는데? 이 게임은 여러분이 선택을 만들어 나갑니다. 게임의 이야기는 그 선택에 맞춰 진행됩니다. 수천 년 동안 포르스터 가문은 충성스러운 기수로서 스타크 가문을 섬겼다. 이들은 울프스우드 깊은 곳에서 아이언우드라는 신기한 나무를 벌목하며 사는 가문이다. 이제 북부는 전란 속에 찢겨나가고 앙숙 가문들은 포레스터의 아이언우드를 차지하고자 기회를 엿보고 있다. 포레스터 가문의 앞날은 그저 위태롭기만 하다. 포레스터 가문이 주인공인가? 노래도 불러? 소리가 커졌다 나갔다 한다고?
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Old Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
검을 집어들려면 선택하고 클릭하고. 잠깐만. 죽기.
Make sure it's spotless this time.
Oh.
Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it.
클릭하고
Go
그대로
on.
누르고 있으세요.
It's only
그리고
blood.
드래그 하세요. 오! 피 한 번에 딱.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You will never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being
제한된
honest,
시간 안에 선택을 해야
you are
합니다.
just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know.
Hand in what?
Capturing
친목 또한
him.
선택할 수
He was
있습니다.
nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering
안녕
Wood. He
콘트롤님.
was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here, and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
아,
Not
제가
before he
포레스터구나.
dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
못 봤어.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
하하하하하하하하하하하하.
Fetch your gun. Tonight we celebrate.
축배를 들자꾸나. 그린티 축배.
To Robb Stark, the king in the north!
The king
The
in
king in the north! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
The North remembers!
Got it.
나 아직 이야기 잘 모르겠어. 얘네들이
Yes, my lord.
누굴 침략하러
I need
가는
you
건가?
to keep an eye
자꾸
on
딴 데
Roderick.
봐가지고.
As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather
나는
he
뭐야?
were
그냥
here.
시다발이야?
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now.
With me, my lord.
You've served House
찔리는 게
Forrester
있나?
well for several years now.
시다발이네.
Can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward
내가
your
포레스터 가문을 섬기는
What
시다발이야.
can I offer you?
Let me fight for you, my lord.
You've more than proven your ability on the battle.
포레스터 영주는
No
기억할
man would
것입니다.
question that. There were those who
진행하다
had their
보면 알게 될
doubts
거라고?
when your uncle put forth your name as my squire.
견습 종자?
Now you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by
Oh,
Roderick's side in
나 내일
battle
싸우는 거야.
Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves
포레스터
House
가문의
Forrester.
일원과 동등한 지위로서
It's well deserved, Garrett.
실망시키지
Thank you, my lord.
않겠습니다.
I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. You're
이거는
celebrating
워킹데드보다
tonight. I
시간이
wouldn't
더
want
빠르게
the
가는
other
것
squires to
같아.
feel
빨리
discouraged.
선택해야 돼.
Yes, my lord.
Now go
가?
and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
땡큐.
Bloody hell.
포레스터 가문은 스타크 가문을 섬기. 나는 시다발이의 시다발이야?
Can you give me a hand? Come on, make it up to you.
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So,
I outrank you. You should help me.
아, 나보다 짬밥이 높은 애구나. 나는 약간
Wine,
하인의 하인 같은 비서의 하인.
boots. Just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a
아무
drunk
말도 하지 않겠어.
liar and
그냥
an arrogant prick.
듣기만 하겠어.
You think he was the Lord the way he hands out orders? See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But not by much.
who doesn't love bacon?
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is, at this rate, we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
어,
Fucking time.
Give it
언젠간
time. You'll
성공하겠지.
get there.
More easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is has nothing to do with it. How much further?
It's right over there.
얘네 영어는 약간 억양이 있어서 자막 없으면 보기 힘들었을 거야. And for us.
Take your time.
얼음에서 철을
You lot
입은
all
말이야.
drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood. Fucking phrase. Nice night for a wedding. Not
뭐야?
if he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
무슨 일이 일어날 것 같아.
Don't
반란인가?
expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
반란?
What? What's wrong?
그림 되게 예쁘다.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine. They can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Owen, we have to go.
내가 뭔가를 알아차린 걸 안 것 같아. 뭐야? 벌써?
But what about? What the hell was that about?
보엔을 기다리기로
Hold on,
했습니다.
would you? What's the rush?
We have to warn the others.
Warn them about what?
There's no time to explain. We need to find Roderick. He's out there by himself.
헐.
Fuck! We need to get back to camp.
어. 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 갑자기? 이렇게 갑자기 싸우는 거야? 이렇게? 갑자기?
Karen, we have to get back.
누구야? 누가 오는 건데? 큐? 큐? 클릭하고 그대로 누르세요. 그리고 들어가세요. 아, 다르네. 살려.
Ready, boys? Whoa! Shoot that one!
오. 앞으로 기어나가 탈출하세요. 아니 실패했는데? 큐. 방패 놓고 왔는데? 옆으로 아래로 큐. 아 이거 안 되는 거야. 이거 안 되는 큐야.
Good fucking riddance.
죽었어? 저렇게 빨리 버리고 가는 거야? 죽은 거야? 내가 죽인 거 아니야?
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Speak up, Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Find a weapon, quickly!
안녕하세요. 주워. 주워 빨리 주워 멍청아. 하는 게 없구만 내가 하는 게 없어.
You fucking traitor!
반역자였네. 반역이었네.
While there's still time.
칼 안 줄까? 칼은? 이거 봐. 또 나 구해주다가 화살 맞았잖아. 다 나 때문에.
Hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs. Guard this with your life. Return it to Ironrath.
아이언레스?
There's no time to waste.
대검.
I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
There's still time, my lord. We can both
You
get...
must go.
My lord,
By the gods, you will
My lord.
obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be.
가면서 자꾸 잡아 왜?
Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that
I swear. 그에게 약속했습니다. 그놈의 자존심. 이거 봐, 얘가 또 이렇게 다 나를 늦게 가지 말라고 잡아가지고 쟤네 또 쫓아오는 거잖아. 도망가! So much blood. 민폐 그 자체. 이거 비슷하네. 드라마랑 비슷하네, 오프닝. 빠라밤, 야, 이게 뭐야. 이렇게 할 거고 그냥 드라마 카피에다가 이렇게 만들다 만 것 같아. 조승에서 기억. Game of Thrones. 빠바밤, 빠라밤. 포레스터 영지, 킹스로드. 마이크 괜찮아? 마이크 아까 이상하다면서. Winter is coming. 돼지 죽여. 빨리 돼지 죽여. 마우스 이동하고 마우스로 주변을 둘러보세요. 피 살펴보기.
Blood. Fresh.
워킹데드 엔딩? 엔딩은 글쎄 한번 플레이하니까 또 하기 조금 그냥 재미없을 것 같아. 헉! 살펴보기 돼지 시체 먹어. 11호 보고 싶어. 베이컨 입맛사 살펴보기. 빠바바바바바바바바바바바. 헬로 토니. 아버지 집 마차? 집으로 돌아온 건가? 안 돼, 되지. 여기 우리 집인가?
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
아빠인가?
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a Forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword?
No.
Not
No,
a
this
chance
is
that
my
sword
sword.
is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
None of your fucking business.
욕했어.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly son like that.
어!
No.
No!
I'll have that sword, boy.
Aye. You'll have
어!
it.
아, 미스클릭! 아, 미스클릭! 클릭이 안 돼. 두 번째 거 하려고 그랬는데. 어! 아, 진짜 무슬고 뺏겼어.
Finish this fucking pig farm.
뺏겼어.
Pathetic. You really are a
이거지,
pig
이거
farmer,
긴 거,
aren't
긴 거,
you?
무조건 긴 거. 사거리가 긴 거. 왜 셋이서 안 덤비고 왜 하나씩 덤비는 건데? 내 다리! 내 다리! 죽여!
Please, I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders. No, please. Lord Whitehill will see you hang for
어, 얘 쟤는 왜 안 죽였어?
that much I promise.
얘를 죽여야지. 얘를 죽여. 제일 중요한 애를 안 죽였네. 제일 중요한 애를 안 죽였네.
Father?
제일 중요한 애 그냥 놓쳐버렸어.
Garrett, you survived. Your sister,
Your sister.
she hid.
She had.
I tried to stop them.
아, 내 언니 죽었어. 내 언니 죽었어.
I'll kill the men who did this.
마마마마마마마마마마마마마. 포레스터 가문에 본 거지. 여기 포레스터 성주가 내 삼촌이랬나?
It's Garrett.
It's Gerard.
Get the castellan. Tell him his nephew
You know
survived.
nothing, Kirko. 아빠는 어디다 두고 나 혼자 왔지?
Garrett,
I was too late. They were already dead.
bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly.
100.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my
얘가 내
condolences.
삼촌인가?
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your
Oh!
justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance.
What are you
No doubt
doing?
The Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
삼촌 맞을 거라고?
These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
어! No! No, I'm not doing. I'm not doing. I'm not. Megan? 아. 아. 아! Ew! Ew!
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the
미쳤나봐.
lord of the house and the eldest son through
미쳤나봐.
such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
미쳤나봐. 미쳤나봐.
Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
What do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
He gave me a message to deliver.
A message? About what? What did he tell you?
Get my uncle. I was told only to tell him.
Your
어.
uncle. I see. Must
이
be
사람이
rather
삼촌이
important
아니네.
then.
아니구나. 나 이
Lady
사람이
Forrester
삼촌인
will
줄 알고
be here
얘한테
any
말하려고
moment
했어.
now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
구더기가 감염을 막아준다고 했는데 나는 가짜인 것
Go on.
같아.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood
큰일 날
circulate.
뻔했네. 큰일 날 뻔했네. 어떻게 하라고? 여기 또 앞 나무가 있네. 똑같은 검이랑 검에 새겨진 거랑 똑같은 그림 있네.
The Ironwood Grove.
어디로 가라고? 뭐하러 삼촌 만나러 가라 그랬어 나한테? 뭐라 그랬는지 못 들었어. 테피스트리 살펴보기. 이라?
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose.
아,
Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
초상한가? 라이언.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
넷째. 포레스터
Lady
부인?
Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
탈리와야
Ethan.
이선.
I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher.
애셔.
Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
얘가 그 나한테 검 준
Gregor
사람.
the Good.
준 사람.
Roderick.
셋째가
He was our best
땅이라고?
warrior by far.
로드릭은 나 둘 다. 아, 메뉴의 전설집에서 포레스터 가문에 대해서 더 자세히 알 수 있습니다. 얘네 둘 다 나
You
때문에
seem to
죽은
be
거잖아.
favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
살펴보기 이야기용품. 일통 살펴보기. 으. 대화하기.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
이선?
At the Citadel,
왜 별로
I
안
swore
좋아해?
an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so
으아,
much he
나
has to
아까
learn.
구더기
Yet the
때문에
very
나
fate
지금도
and
토할 것
future
같아.
of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Why do the Whitehills hate the Foresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as
이선이라고?
long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more
이든.
killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
든.
The Whitehills want Forester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Never mind.
아, 이제 가봐도 될까요?라고 했어야 됐나? 이제 가자. 그 삼촌 만나러 가야지.
No, you see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine, really.
뭐 어떻게 하라고?
Feeling all right?
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
포레스트 분.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
시무룩.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
아직 밝은데 잠잘
Garrett
시간.
was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no?
아들이
I'm
로드릭이었구나.
sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
자기 아들이랑 남편 한 번에 잃은 거야? 근데 이렇게 별로 안 슬퍼해
This has been
보이지?
so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said the North
그걸 말하면
Grove was
어떡해?
to be lost.
비밀 정가를
The
폭로했습니다.
North Grove. Interesting.
이걸 말
I see. You have the Forester's sword.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester
이걸
asked me
말하면
to
어떡해?
return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you.
말할 줄 몰랐어 나는. 북쪽 습을 클릭하면은
It demands a response.
입이
Too
가벼워.
dangerous, especially now.
아직 내가 선택지를 다 이해를 못한 것 같아.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
내가 걔를
We're the
죽여서
ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
If not now, when?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the
램지
week.
스노우가
And what would
그
you have us do?
나한테 건 뺏으라고
I would have us
했던지.
use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
We should demand justice.
Aye. Justice on their terms.
던컨은
Which means they'll
기억할
have your
것입니다.
head.
Justice is taken, not demanded. Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
어차피 내가 뭐라고
A
해도
boy who can barely hold a sword.
He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house.
내가 뭐라고
He needs
해도
our
어차피
help.
나는
It's bad enough the Boltons would
쫄따구라
have us bend the
결정할 수
knee
있는
and
게
swear
없다.
fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow
really
would need to
못했어.
put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to
Ah.
see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan,
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
you're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution, especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, you can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you.
걔를
Stay would
죽여가지고
bring
그런가 봐.
destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
덩컨은 당신의 용기를 기억할
But it
것입니다.
is what's best.
날 쫓아내는 거지. 나쁜 놈들이.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty of
내가 한 일은 영주님하고 아들을 죽게 놔두고 비밀을 폭로한 게 밖에 없고. 그렇지, 내가 다 했지. 아, 난 그거를 이렇게 말할 줄 몰랐어. 삼촌은 못 만나고 가는 거야?
I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
아빠는 죽었나 봐.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
쓰러져 있더니 산 게 아니라 죽은 건. 그래서 왔구나.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
포레스터 영주와의 약속을 지켰습니다.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
하지만 이미 다른 사람한테도 말했지.
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
I told Lady Forrester, but Maester Ortenguin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
멍청한 놈.
I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from
I
this
know,
day
I
forward,
told
this
Lady.
must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
I cannot keep the
Don't breathe a word of
secret.
it to anyone at the wall.
알았어. 이제부터
Become a
잘하면
ranger if you
되지.
can. It will help.
아, 미스클릭, 미스클릭, 미스클릭. 내 마우스가 한 짓이야.
Iron from ice.
I am from Mars.
Iron from ice.
I am from Mars.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll be strong.
I'll be strong.
I know you will.
가자. 도망가야 돼. My lips are sealed.
Garrett, wait!
얘가 영주님 딸 아니야? 포레스터 딸? 바퀴, 목걸이. 달리아의 목걸이.
Be safe.
날 좋아했나 보군. 내가 좀 잘생겼어야지. 말도 안 하고 그냥 가는 거야? 선물 받고? 나는 뭐 안 줘? Long road ahead. 도전 과제를 달성함. 이선 포레스터 가문의 영주. 이선이 다음 왜 이렇게 사악하게 생겼어?
I couldn't find him. Could you?
이선이 다음 영주 포레스터 가문의 영주 아니야?
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Oh,
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
내가 주인공이 한 명이 아니구나. 내 여러 명을 플레이할 수 있는 거야.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
로드릭은 죽었어.
But Mira's in King's Landing, and
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise.
아, 여기선 주인공 여러 명이야?
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
He got hurt by those Whitehill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking
아,
for
얘가 들었구나.
revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan,
아는
you
게
should
없네,
let Sir
나도.
Royland teach you how to wield a
Hello.
sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then everything changed.
Is he who shall not be named still alive? What do you mean?
We never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I don't want to get angry, but I may have to. Father did something.
당신의 누이 탈리아는 기억할 것입니다.
Everybody says that about you.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. But Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
라이언은 기억할 것입니다.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
바이바이.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
화이트힐이 나 찾으러 왔구나.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
누가 영주인지 똑똑 쉽게 알려준다.
Lord Ethan to stay with his family.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, man.
로일런드는 기억할 것입니다.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Authority.
Fine,
Authority.
let's be done with it.
나 표정 왜 이렇게
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
절대 호락호락하게
I
나가시면 안
know you said
됩니다.
you were the Lord. Now
알았어.
prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
나보다 힘이 더
All for no
세구나.
reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men, lord.
잘 말해야지. 어떻게? 내가 더 잘생겼으니까 괜찮을 거야.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in
날
the
무시하고 있네. 면전에 대놓고 날 무시하고
bread
있어.
and salt. What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
때려.
No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to the
하여튼
Lord.
영주는 기억할
You
것입니다.
Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
어디 남의 땅에 와서 이렇게.
The north.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
This is first episode. I just started.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
That's not how it happened.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone?
화이트 영주는
That was
당신의
my
대답을
justice to
기억할
deliver,
것입니다.
boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it.
일이
or
더
you'll
커진 거
answer
아니야?
to Roose
잘못
Bolton.
선택했나?
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering you.
얘는 왜 이렇게 굽신굽신?
This is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
그래, 내 말이 곧 법이다,
That
이놈아.
lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
그는 점점점 왜 안 나오지? 번역이 덜 됐나? That was hard.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
빰빰빰.
Your sister can help us.
I'm so
Although
aggressive.
just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
얘가 미란가? Am I Mira? 살펴보기 아이언우드 상자. 여기가 내 방인가? 아이언우드 나무 조각.
Ethan made this for me.
어. 오케이. 하이가든 브로치.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
근데? 윤카인
Asher sent me
화폐.
this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
다 못 쓴 편지.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
머리 예쁘다. 머리 어떻게 저렇게 했지? 오래된 먼지투성이 책 살펴보기.
Wonders Made by Man by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
로드릭이 줬다고?
I hope to see them all someday.
근데 로드릭 죽었잖아. 개미가 한 마리가 있는데 죽일 수가 없어서 날려버렸어, 방 밖으로. 살펴보기 창문.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
머리 봐. 머리 뒤에 장미가 있어. 빨리 봐봐. 머리 뒤에 저봐. 저렇게 했어. 어떻게 이렇게 했지? 이 방귀. 어머니가 보낸 편지.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
이거
She is our best
죽이면
hope
개미가
and can
때려오지.
be a powerful
죽이면 안
ally,
돼.
especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
내가 섬기는 그 마저리 그분을 설득해서 해야 되는 거지. 어. 문 열기.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
안 사요. 신문 안 사요. 이거 어떻게?
No, it's fine. Come in.
뭐 하는 거야? 훔치는 건가?
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right?
빵인가?
If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine. Thank you.
Of course, milady.
그의 질문에 대답을 회피했습니다.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
화로인가? 화로?
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before.
어디서 작업을 걸려
You
그래?
seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
서씨.
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
세르세이가 누구지?
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about.
석탄? 석탄 화로네
See
화로.
and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
세르세이가 누구지? 세르세이랑 마저리랑 포레스터 가문이라고. 오,
Lady Marjorie.
나보다
You're early.
못생겼네.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
되게 귀엽게 생겼다는데.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
자꾸 보니까 예쁜 것 같기도 해.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable.
드라마
as well.
배우랑 비슷하게 만들었어, 맞아.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
나한테
I
사과를
wouldn't ask this
받아내겠다고?
of you if it were not important.
I cannot apologize, my lady. I'm not a traitor.
I know you're not, but you must find a way to appease her.
마저리는 당신의 거절을
Humor
인지했어.
her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
비위를 잘
See
맞춰드리라고?
if the Queen Regent is ready to
나 그런 거
receive
진짜
us.
못하는데. 뭔가를 말하려고 하나?
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
그래, 얘가 말하는 걸 잘 들어야지. 충고를 잘 받아들여야겠어. 속마음을 부려내면 안 돼.
Good luck.
얘는 왜 이렇게 처형장에 보내는 것처럼 이렇게
You can do this.
I can do this. 달 왜 나를 이렇게 이상하게 쳐다보지 나? 화났어 왜?
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
오 진짜 똑같이
Aren't you
생겼다.
looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.